Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Ramad Basa. You are stopping by. I'm Nigerian designer based in Lagos, Nigeria. And first, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I love you. So you haven't subscribed to my channel. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. Support your guests by clicking the subscription button down below. Give my video a thumbs up and also notify so whenever I post any video you'll be notified. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to draft your pencil skirt with hip contouring. So let's move into the drafting process. So I'm starting at the edges of the paper, and that place is going to be my waistline. So from the waistline there, I'm going to come down by 8.5 inches. That's the distance between the waist to the hip line. So from there, from the waist to the knee, I'm using 20 inches. You are going to measure from your waist to your knee length and minus 1 inch from it. So that is going to be my knee length. So mine is 21 inches. So I minus 1 inch from it and I have 20 inches. So I'm going to mark 20 inches from the waist to the knee length. Line is also going to represent my pencil point. That's the way I'm going to mark my pencil point. So from the waistline here, I'm going to divide my waist into 4. My waist is 32, so 32 divided by 4 is going to give me 8 inches, and I added my sewing allowance, which is 1.5. So for the hip line there, I'm going to also divide my hip measurement by 4. My hip is 42, so 42 divided by 4 is going to give me 10.5. So I also added my sewing allowance to it. So I'm going to use my puff ruler now to puff out the shape from the waist to the hip points. After I connect the waist to the hip line, so the next thing I'm doing now is to mark my pencil point. To get my pencil point at the knee line, I'm going to minus 8 inches from the hip circumferences. So my hip is 42. 42 minus 8 is 34. So that 34, I'm going to divide it into 4. So it's going to give me 8.5 inches. So that 8.5 inches that I'm going to mark at the knee line and also include my stitches allowance. I'm going to connect it together from the hip to the knee line. So the next thing I'm doing now is to mark my full length. So my full length is 40, which is exactly the length of the brown paper. So I don't need to add anything to the brown paper again. So what I have to do now is to measure what I have at the knee line, which is 8.5. That 8.5, I'm going to minus 1 inch from it. So if I minus 1 inch from the 8.5, so what remain is 7.5. So I'm going to mark 7.5 at my hemline, including my stitches allowance, which is 1.5. So after marking it, I'm going to connect the knee line to the hemline. So guys, we are done with the front pattern. Let's move to the back. So these processes that we did at the front, we are also going to do the same thing at the back. Don't forget your distance, your waist measurement, distance from your waist to the hip and to the knee line. So I'm going to join the lines together to the front. After I'm done marking the lines, what I have to do now at the center back at the waistline, I'm going to come in by 0.75. So I'm going to mark it and connect it to the hip line. After connecting it together, that's the way I'm going to start marking my waist measurement. Your waist divided by 4, you mark it and adding your stitches allowance to it. At the hip line, the same thing. your hip circumference is divided by 4, you mark it and also add your stitches allowance to it. So after marking it, I'm going to use my off ruler to connect the both points together. So I'm going to measure what I have at the hip line minus 1 inches. So your hip circumference is divided by 4 minus 1 inches. That's what you are going to use at your knee line. So after marking it, don't forget to include your stitches allowance. Connect the both lines together. So at the knee line, I have 9.5. So from the hem line there, I'm also going to minus 1 inch from it. Your knee line, what you have at your knee line, you minus 1 inch from it. That's the measurement that you are going to take at your hem line. Sorry guys, I don't realize that my camera is not razor sharp, but I'm not going to show you guys everything when I'm done with it. So to contour your center back, you are going to come down by 6 inches. The standard, it works for all sizes, either you are size small or size big. It works. It's standard. When it says standard, it means it's constant, doesn't change. So guys, after you come out by 6 inches, on that inches you are going to come in by 1.5. So that 1.5 that you come in, you are going to take it down to the hem line. So after marking it, I'm also going to rule a straight line and connect it to the hip line. Connect it to the hip line and rule out a straight line down to the hem line. So guys, we have finished drawing the pattern. Don't forget to label your pattern, even though you don't label it. There's a lot of difference from the front and the back pattern. So after I'm done labeling it, this is how everything is looking right now. As you can see. So let's move to the sewing part. Guys, I went ahead, I cut the pattern on the fabric and also on the lining. So for the hemline, I added 1.5 for the fabric, not on the lining. So I only had half inches on the lining for the hemline. So and also added the stitches allowance on the center back and also at the waistline. So I added stitch allowance on when I've not added stitch allowance when I'm drafting the pattern. So, and the only place I did not do that to the center back and also the waistline, and I added 1.5 inches for the hem line for the skirt, and it's fully on the fabric, not on the lining. So what I have to do now is like join the front skirt and the back skirt together on the side. So I'm going to first of all place the front skirt, place the back on top of it. Make sure that your right side is facing each other. So guys, after I'm done pinning the fabric, I'm also going to do the same thing on the lining. After I repeat the same processes to the lining, I'm going to take the machine to and stitch it together. After I've done join the sides together, this is what it's looking like. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to place my lining on the fabric and use it to turn everything inside. But the first thing I'm doing now is first of all turn the hemline first. So I'm first of all going to turn in the hemline. So after turn in, this is what is looking like. So after that, I will now turn the remaining part, which is center back and the waistline. So I will make sure that the right side of the fabric and the lining is facing each other, and use my pen to pin it together. So this is what is looking like after I turn everything inside. So I leave small space when I'm joining the side of the lining. I leave small space. That place is what I'm going to use to turn everything outside. After I'm finished turn everything outside, I'm going to fold it into two. At the center back, I'm going to come down from the waistline to knee line, which is 20. So the same thing that I use on the paper, I'm also going to repeat the same processes on the skirt. So from your waist to when the 20 inches, which is your knee line. So I'm going to mark that 20 inches on the skirt. For the zip, I'm going to use 9.5. You can't use exactly what you use on your pattern. You have to come down a little bit, about 1 inch, so that it will be easy for you to wear your skirt when you're wearing it. So that's why I come down by 9.5. So that's where my zip is going to stop. So after that, I'm going to mark my stitches allowance that I added to the center back. So I'm going to connect this together from the knee to where my zip is going to stop. So I'm going to take it to the machine now to go and stitch it together and fill the zip. So this is what it's looking like after I done fixing my zip. So guys, I'm going to turn it inside and fold the stitches allowance that I added at the center back. I'm going to fold it inside and use the hemming gum to hold it together. So after I'm done placing the hemming gum, I'm going to take it to my pressing board and give it a good press to hold it together. So after I'm done that, this is what the inside is looking like. You can see how neat it is. So this is what it's looking like. So the next thing I'm doing now is the place that I used to turn everything outside. I'm going to take the machine to can stitch it together. After I'm done that, this is what it's looking like. What do you think about this video? Did you guys enjoying it? If you're enjoying it, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, and also remember to press whenever I post a new video, you'll be notified. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for stopping by. I love you guys. And even subscribe. What are you waiting for? Subscribe and join the family. So Guys, this is the final results. If you guys wondering how I make the blouse, I have the video on my YouTube channel, so I'm going to leave the link in the description box. Make sure you check it out.